we were looking to retire at 65, and we had both been with our company for 20 plus years.
Right.
And the company was changing, and neither one of us liked our jobs, so we started to look at other options and looking at moving our money. And I found Aaron and his team on Facebook. I was just trolling financial help, fiduciaries, and liked what I saw when I stumbled upon him. I watched a couple of his intro videos, kind of resonated with me, and then I had Wade watch a couple because he's not on any social media, and we liked what we saw. He was a local guy from Maryland. We're both born and raised in Maryland, and we just liked what he had to say.
Yeah, so we both worked at the same company and saw changes coming on, and we knew we were getting to our 5-year plan. We felt we were 5 years out from retirement. So it was time to take that next step and bring somebody in to help us get those details. So that's what we were looking for. Now, she's always taking care of the future finances. I usually take care of the day-to-day churn, the regular bills, the great part. So anyways, that was our journey. Our event was, the organization was changing a little bit. It was moving on itself. We were thinking we were within our 5-year window. So we said, let's go find the expert to make sure we're on track and can meet that 5-year window. And that's when we went out and met Aaron in MDRN Capital and started the process with him.
And we were on like Wade said, we were on a 5-year plan. We were going to go out at 65. And when we met with Aaron, he looked at our numbers and said, well, you can work till you're 65, but there's no reason. Like, y'all have the money, like, go now. And we were like, oh, okay. So we made a plan to exit classy through our company, and we were old at 62. So for me, MDRN Capital, Aaron and MDRN Capital represented they felt like a small town vibe. We're local to Annapolis, and we wanted somebody that cares about our money. Like, I want to be treated like I'm the only customer he has. And that's what I felt like with Aaron. Like, I don't care about anybody else's money. Somebody else needs to care about that. I care about Aaron caring about my money. So I just like the vibe that he had. I've met with his team. He's got another woman on his team that has helped us with applying for Social Security and getting all of that. I mean, not Social Security, Medicare and all of that straightened out. So his entire team has helped us along our way on our journey to retirement. And we're loving being retired.
And what I saw with Aaron and MDRN Capital was his market niche seemed to be retired people or ready to retire people. So that's really what kind of pushed us in that direction, was that most of his clients were us. This kind of people looking to retire or ready to retire or already retired. So that gave me a little comfort level, that he wasn't, we always in the 401k with the businesses that we were with, always kicking our money in that we were supposed to. They always say they watch it for you, but they never call you back and say, hey, here's a good move. And that's what we get from Aaron. Every once in a while, he'd call us and say, hey, if we make this kind of move for you, you're going to make some money. It may delay another payment a year or so, but this is how it'll all work out. And pretty much the answer is, well, then let's just do it. It's kind of a no-brainer, So, but you get a call back. That's a lot of times you don't get that. And that was not by me placing a call. It's just him watching the account, watching what other people are doing in that same kind of group, and trying to keep it moving forward for me. It was time to find somebody local that we thought we could go meet with face to face, even though that hasn't happened yet. And that's not a negative, because plenty of video time with Aaron and MDRN Capital and all the support we get, we never felt like we had to push to actually get in front of them. Because when we retired, that was during the pandemic. That's when everything was hitting the fan.
Right.
So,
we were good with being remote.
Right.
And
even when we first jumped in, my account took kind of a hit, but the way we planned it, we were able to move her account, as we talked about, through that process and got money from them, and now my account's building back up. So we're able to leverage 2 different accounts set up for that type of issue coming up. So again, a lot of planning, a lot of detail, but getting the local person, we didn't graduate from college. We're blue collar workers here. But he was from Maryland, and he, white collar kind of stuff, and kind of fit what we were looking for. Both personally, when we talked to him and saw him in the video and stuff, he's not shirt and tie, he's got t-shirt on, he's talking realities, and so it kind of fit.
And for me, Aaron and the team understands the difference in how we want to invest. So I'm very risky, like I want to throw it all in and see what happens, and he's more reserved. And so our accounts are set up that way. Like he knows my level of risk is way different than his level of risk. And, for Aaron to understand who we are and how we want to proceed means a lot for us. It's our money. And for me personally, I wanted to make sure I have longevity in my family. So I wanted to make sure our money didn't run out. And I made sure that Aaron understood that. Like, I want to make sure if I'm 95, I'm still getting my money. And Aaron, he runs the numbers and says, based on your longevity, you're good to go. So I needed that comfort level based on my risk factors.
Especially retiring earlier than we planned.
Right. Because we went out before, Medicare and all that stuff.
5 years before we planned.
Right. So
far though, it's worked great. It's gone to plan. So as the logical side, looking at the pennies and all, I'm pleased.
That's good.
So I'm the research guy, the person, and he is usually the executor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did lots of research. I mean, at our age, we were getting all kinds of, mailings, free seminars, blah, blah, blah. And like we could go to somebody's and have dinner at, whatever, and hear their 2 cents. But, I liked what Aaron had to say. Like I didn't feel like I needed to look any further.
Even now, we get Medicare stuff from everybody. And yet he has a resource. Again, it is market niche. He's got a resource, lady, who we contact, and she helps us through that whole process. Where do you want to go? How do you got this? What are your prescriptions? She helps us look at the pricing, so we don't have to go through all that mailing and people we don't know. We're now, again, with Aaron's modern capital team, he's able to provide more resources to this market niche, I'd say,
Right.
to help us specifically in moving that final step into retirement, which is now into the healthcare piece. So, and I'd say that saves a lot of headache.
It's a headache, like that whole Medicare navigation, and to have an expert that deals with it every day that can help us, and a call, a text, it's immediate. You have immediate help.
Mary.
And that, yes, we're yes.
Sorry, Mary. But she's been excellent.
But that's the way it's been with Aaron and the team all along. Like if you text him any day, anytime, there's an immediate answer. I've sent emails, I've texted, there's always a response. Even if he doesn't know, I'll get back to you, whatever. I never felt like I'm hanging. And that's the way it's been with everybody that we have dealt with Modern Capital and the team. What would make you want to go with Aaron and the team at Modern Capital is he's got a lot of intro videos to kind of, get your toe in the water. Listen to a couple of those videos and see what resonates with you. I mean, literally that's what drew me in. You can troll all day and find all kinds of information, but something has to resonate with you. Something has to ring a bell or something. And if you don't like it, you move on. But for me, I immediately liked what I was hearing. I liked the way it was presented. It felt home to me. So I liked it. Give it a try. You have nothing to lose. Listen to a video. When I watched Aaron's video, then I did my own research on who Aaron was and things like that. So I did my own personal research as well, because that's just who I am.
And I'm only saying that we're blue collar workers. Started investing when we first started working, and we could get a match 401k. We were always jumping on that as much as we can.
Right. Back when that was a thing.
And that really helped us. Now we're sitting at a point where we've got money invested in 2 different types of accounts. Our house is paid for. So, we still have other financial pools to pull from depending on what goes on, but financially, we're sitting good.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
where
we're
we wanna
2
be.
years into retirement and we are comfortable and happy. And a lot of that is thanks to Aaron and the team at Modern Capital.